YouTube! What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Young Texas, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. In today's video, I showcase the brand new map Beheaded, introduced with the Season 5 update here in Call of Duty Vanguard. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alrighty, we got Patrol. I'm using the RA225. Most importantly, though, we're on the map Beheaded. Brand new map here in Season 5. Now, this is the second time that you're gonna really see a good showcase of Beheaded. The first time being the day before Season 5 release, when all of the new pieces of content for Vanguard, being Beheaded, the RA225, both of which you're seeing right now, and the new EX1, were released into private matches, so you could, you know, see them, test them out, do all that good stuff. However, this is the first time I'm really showcasing it. You've seen gameplay on it when I was using different weapons and such, but the first time I'm actually, like, mainly my point is to talk about the new map, since Season 5 was actually released and I'm playing it in public matches. Because I feel like you can showcase it in a private match and it be completely different than when you showcase it, of course, in a public match. And that's something that just happened there. I was actually going to touch on something that would be related to that, is when I did that initial showcase, when I did that the day before Season 5 got released, I talked about this map and I talked about the flow, how would it flow, how would people play on it, and I said one thing that is going to be big for this map in particular is, and I'm trying to get to it so I can, this right here, is the Statue of Liberty's head. As I point to it with my fingers, like you guys could see exactly where I'm pointing, but the Statue of Liberty's head, I said, was going to be a big thing for this map, and like kind of like the make or break for this map, right? I said during that showcase video that that was going to be a power position on the map. I said that was going to be the place where people held to really dominate map control. If you got good control of the Statue of Liberty's head, you'd have good map control. And although I'm not retracting that statement, I'm retracting the fact that, or my initial belief that head, the Statue of Liberty's head, was going to become a problem. Initially, I thought that it was going to be game breaking if you got control of it, which of course it would be. But one thing that's kind of shocking to me, as this guy's going to absolutely get lasered wherever he decides to go, is that people aren't actually playing that position on the map. That guy in the taxi was gonzo if I got the chance.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you.
As ratty as I thought they would. I thought people would play that really ratty. I thought you'd see people like really camp that out, not move, and like make that their freaking home. And wow, I got beamed. But what's good to see is that people aren't actually playing it that ratty. Like, yeah, you're gonna have people up there from time to time. And yeah, when you get killed from up there, as I just got killed in the back, when you get killed from up there, it's going to be incredibly annoying. I feel like I'm going kill for kill right now. But what is good is that you're not going to be getting killed up there from up there very often, at least in my experiences with the map so far. People play up there, like I said, of course they will, but you know, you'd be foolish not to at least take a trip up there. If you've ever been to New York, you might have said, hey, let me go inside the head of the Statue of Liberty. Well, now you get your chance. You'd be foolish to never go up there. You'd be foolish to expect others to never go up there. You'd be foolish to expect to never be killed from someone camping up there. However, it's not going to be as often as even I initially thought. I thought you'd be getting killed up there, like, I swear, like 50% of your deaths would come from someone camping up there. But that has turned out to, in fact, not be the case. And, like, yeah, you're going to get killed up there a few times a match, as I have from up there, rather, a few times a match as I have. And I'm not saying that at all. You're going to. It's inevitable, unfortunately. And that's also not to say that some people won't play incredibly ratty, because of course they will. Everyone finds a way to play incredibly ratty on a COD map. Sometimes, depending on who the person is, they'll always find a way to be ratty, right? And so that's not to say that some people aren't going to be. However, it's not going to be as frequent as you would think, which is definitely a good thing. I also think this map is very interesting as far as verticality goes. That crater in the center, again, as I was talking about in the showcase, provides for some really, and I say showcase, if I ever use the word showcase in this video, I'm more than likely, you can bet on it, referring to my Season 5 content video where I looked it over the day before. Anyways. Like I said in that showcase, the crater in the middle of the map provides for some very, like, interesting gunfights. Because it's got such interesting verticality, the gunfights that come out of that are equally as interesting. You can be on the top of the crater and you're getting shot from someone on the other side of the crater that you can't really see, so even though you have the high ground, you're not really at much of an advantage, or at least as much of an advantage as you would be if, say, you were just camping in a tower or some sort. I also think it's really, wow. I probably should have died. I'm gonna die. It's also really interesting to see how people use the subway systems. Like, it's not very big, the underground, like, subway systems. That's, like, that area that I was about to drop into. But it's interesting to see how people use them. Like, I don't use them that often as, like, I'm gonna go down there and set up shop or whatever. I use that as, like, all right, I'm gonna quickly just use this to get around to the other side. And that's it. Like, that's my only goal going down there. And, like, also, I'm not getting in as many gunfights down there as I initially thought I would. I thought, like, you go down there, you're gonna be in, like, a ton of close quarters gunfights. And yes, when you are down there, your gunfights are close quartered. Every single one of them. But you're not seeing that many gunfights down there. And I don't know if that's because people just aren't playing down there as much as I thought they would, or what, but also many times I've gone down there, I've had an enemy, like, run past me without them noticing me because of, like, the interesting, like, shape and the way the you know, barricades are down there, the way it flows. Like, it's been really wild to see, like, how many people go down there and they're like, they have, like, I swear they have, like, blinders on. They're like, all right, I'm going through, I'm getting out the other side, that's it. Like, you can run down here and go like this, and someone's right beside you on the other side, and you didn't even notice them, which is really interesting. I've probably run past people without noticing as well. No doubt about that, as my enemies have attack dogs in right now, so that's a little unfortunate. Gonna have to look out for some little mutts coming at your boy, but just kidding, I know they're not mutts, but yeah, it's really, like, this map, I think, is one of the more unique maps in Vanguard. It's got, obviously, some, like, classic characteristics of Vanguard maps. Like, it's got a good combination of close quarter and long range gunfights, which obviously favor certain weapon classes. It's got different verticality, although this one's kind of unique. It's got, like, a one position that would be a very powerful position. Would people camp it as much as I thought they would? But this map feels incredibly unique, and it feels very, like, different than the other Vanguard maps. This feels more like it would fit. Like, this is the kind of map, in my opinion, that it really feels like this would fit in Cold War better than it does Vanguard. And as I say, people don't camp that power position as much. I go up there and there's, of course, somebody camping it. But it's a map that I really feel would fit Cold War better than it does Vanguard. Or, like, it feels like it fits Vanguard really well, which is nice to see. And I'm not sure it would actually fit Cold War any better than it does Vanguard. But like I was saying, I feel like if this was in a Cold War game, I wouldn't be surprised. And the game's going to come to a close here. I'm going to end it with a nice little kill, end up with 41 with a nice big win for my team. So pretty happy about that. And like I said, like, Beheaded, fantastic map.